All right. Are we all set? I think we all set. Now you're ready. Now you're ready.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Now I'm
goal
ready.
on if you're gonna be ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sitting here with me, man, my guy, fresh out of ring number 1 from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. My guy Jordan Roach, man, how you feeling?
Feeling great, feeling great.
Man, I be feeling good too right now myself. If I just came out of the ring, finishing off what you did, that was a tough bout today.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I fought him. I went like 15 rounds with him, 5 fights. But you see what happened.
I do see what happened. Now, you say you've had an opportunity to get in the ring with him before, or is it the fact that you were familiar with him? Did that help you? How much did that help you today?
Kinda, because I knew what he do. I know he liked to fight, and I know he was gonna get back. He fought his heart out. Respect him. I respect him a lot. He fought his heart out. It was my toughest fight out of all of them.
Maybe the fight of the day. So maybe the bout of the day. I tell you what, it was action from start to finish. But I tell you what I did like about it. I mean, now I tell you, I thought he did a lot of nice things, right?
Yeah, he did.
I thought he did a lot of nice things, but I know what? I like what you did as well. Starting to counter him, catching him coming in, taking the opportunity to get busy, when he got close. How much was that changing as the bout went on? What was your corner telling you between those rounds?
It was just because the first round I did good. I thought I lost the round, but and the judges thought I lost too, so had to put the work in for the second. I came back strong in the second, got it 3-2. Then the last round, like I said, he came out with a vengeance. I beat him 3 times in a row. This the 4th, gentleman's sweep. But he came out with a vengeance. He was doing like pity pat stuff though, and I was catching him with hard shots. Like you seen Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa.
Right.
Brandon Figueroa throwing pity pat.
Right.
I'm throwing the connecting shots, hard shots.
Right.
And that's what the judges saw.
Right.
And they gave me the dub.
Well, I tell you what, you're pretty proud, of the work that you were able to do. And I tell you what, it's an emotional sport, right? It's what it is, right? And so you see his dad pretty upset. We'll go ahead and use that word. We're pretty upset.
He's been upset before. Like I said, I post all the time. The best fight at the tournament, Benjamin Johnson beat his kid a couple times. He's been mad that same way. He's been mad I beat Ramir before, same way. But no, it's an emotional sport. I can't blame him.
Right.
Maybe we can chop it up next tournament, but now.
But right now.
You see this.
But and I like how proud you were. But I saw you holding the gold up as you were walking out.
Cause he was faking. Like it's over. Fight over. Can't do nothing about it. I've been robbed plenty of times.
Right.
The first time I fought him, actually. I've been robbed plenty of times. My coach don't go all yelling. What is that going to do? Them same judges that see you next tournament,
right?
They're going to be mad at you.
Right.
Why would you do that? You got to calmly file that grievance. Like you can't go storm and all. You got to control your emotions.
I like that is some words of wisdom. That's a pretty mature response.
Even if you feel like that,
right
you
there.
can talk about me behind my back to everybody else. But storming out is dumb. Like Ramir, I heard him say some stuff about me. Said he beat me up, but to me he cool. So I don't care nothing about that. He ain't say it to me. We cool.
Well, I tell you
His
what.
coach.
I think you did it the right way. I think you handled it the right way. I mean, because you won a tough bout, and you showed a lot of skill and poise, in that bout because he's a pressure boxer. He comes forward. He throws a lot of punches. He does a lot of things. You showed a lot of poise in the ring, and you know what? You're showing it outside the ring with the way that you handled it. So now let's get to this. How you feeling about the win, though, and about being that national champ right there?
I feel good about the win. I've been battling a lot of injuries. Like at first, I couldn't run. Then I was able to run again. Then I tore something like in my hand, like in the middle of my hand. I had to fight with that throughout the camp and this tournament. I've been kind of sick. I ain't gonna get you sick though. I feel better now. But I've been kind of sick. Like I just haven't been able to breathe. Like I've been congested. I blow my nose. No snot come out, but I can't breathe. I had a headache the other day. I fought 2 other tough opponents.
Right.
Yeah, 2 other tough opponents.
Not an easy bracket at all.
No.
For those of you
But
guys
I
just
came
tuning
out on
in,
top.
this is Jordan Roach. I apologize, but I just want to make sure that the people, if they just tuning in, that we talking to Jordan Roach right now, coming off of a big, tough victory, getting that national championship, beating a tough guy in Raymil Walker. And so we're talking about how, you had some injuries, hasn't felt well, and just what it means for you to get this win.
Feels great.
Who came here with you, man, from Maryland?
My coach, Ben Johnson. My father wasn't here because Lamont Roach Jr. is fighting tomorrow in a title eliminator for the WBO. And if he wins this, he fights Roger Gutierrez, the WBO champ, at 130.
There you go. Okay.
So I'm flying out there tomorrow to go support him. We can both celebrate our victories out.
I love that. We can both celebrate our victories. So am I going to see you in December in Lubbock?
For sure. If I'm all well, you're going to see me. Maybe we get to fight again. Maybe he don't see me. Maybe he lose before, maybe I lose before. It happens.
But if you do see him again, do we see anything different taking place?
No. It's going to be worse.
Jordan Roach, ladies and gentlemen, let me get those shout-outs back to Maryland, man.
Thank you.
Let me get, who you shouting out back home, man?
You got my mom watching at home. Got my sister with my new nephew, Zane.
That's beautiful.
I shout out my other nephew, Mari. Shout out Lamont. Shout out my coach, Lamont Sr. Shout out Benjamin Johnson, the young one that fight. My coach.
Who won his championship yesterday.
His championship and became 10-time.
10-time.
Like I said, best fighter in the tournament. If y'all seen that fight, he won that fight, right?
I thought it was a unanimous
like
decision.
Some garbage. That shows the skill that he has. He became a 10-time national champion, beat a tough fighter, and I thought he looked like garbage. That just shows his skill level. I think he's world championship caliber right now.
I tell you what, I've had the opportunity to talk to Ben a couple of times, more than a couple of times, and just watching him grow, watching him mature as a boxer, watching him mature physically, I would not be surprised to one day see a world championship strap around the waist of Benjamin Johnson. Wouldn't shock me one bit.
Six-time. Four-time JO champ.
Six-time?
Summer Festival.
I love it, man. Six-time national champion. I tell you what, that's not something that happens by accident. That comes from a lot of hard work and dedication. And the fact that you sit here and the conversation that you have, I like the examples that you use because that tells me that you are a student of the sport. That means that you want to learn, and that means that you're going to grow. And I can't wait to see you do some of the great things that you're talking about. Other guys, I like the humility in what you're doing, but I also like the confidence. And I got to tell you, holding up the medal with all the confusion going on, I like that move,
man.
Have a mix of both. I like that move.
Confident, cocky, all that. You got to be yourself, too.
Got to be
Just
yourself.
That's at the end of the day.
I tell you what, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, ladies and gentlemen, my guy Jordan Roach, JO champion. Nobody's doing it better right now. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, too.
Man, like I said, you got to hold it up. Said Benjamin looked like garbage yesterday. We got to get the photo.